Welcome to Quick Tips with eLearning. Today I will show you some tips and tricks for managing videos and folders in Panopto. To get started, I have an assignment page in a practice shell that contains a Panopto video. If I click on the Panopto Recordings link in Canvas, it will show us that the video being referenced is in the folder for this Canvas shell. Every time Canvas creates a new class shell, Panopto creates a class folder for that shell. It is automatically linked to that class, and only students and faculty associated with the Canvas shell in question will be able to see the videos in this folder. For FERPA, this is a wonderful system. However, if you want to reuse videos in the future, it can present some technological challenges in how Canvas copies shells. To make it easier to share videos across quarters and make it easier for Canvas to copy shells, it's best practice to move videos you plan to reuse to a new Panopto folder that's associated to you instead of a single Canvas shell. To do this, we need to create new folders in Panopto. To start, we're going to open Panopto in its own window outside of the Canvas shell. This step is not technically necessary, but it will make it less confusing if we think about them as separate entities. To open Panopto outside of Canvas in its own tab, click the icon. It looks like a box with an arrow coming out of the upper right. We are now looking at the Panopto folder for my practice shell without the Canvas navigation on the left-hand side of the window. Our next step will be to navigate to My Folder, which is a link on the left-hand navigation. My Folder is the top level of the folder tree for you in Panopto. You can create folders in here that will be viewable to only you unless you choose to share them with anyone else. This is my folder. There are several subfolders in here that I have created in the past. They look like gray rectangles with a name and folder icon in the top of the video list. Clicking on any one of them will take me to that folder. We are now in the Edit Captions folder. I can tell that because the name Edit Captions is at the top of the screen in the green bar. To get back to the top level, click on the up-facing arrow next to the folder name in the green bar. We are going to create a new folder to hold my quick tip videos. The easiest way to create a folder is to click on the dotted line rectangle that says Add Folder. Click on the box and type in a title you want to give the folder. Mine will be Quick Tips. When you hit Enter, the folder will be created. The best practice is to name this folder something meaningful, like the subject matter you will be adding to the folder, along with a date. Clicking on the folder title will bring you to the empty folder. Clicking on the Share icon in the green bar at the top right brings up the Share Settings menu. The next step is crucial to making sure your students will be able to access the videos you place in the folder. Remember when I said the folders and the videos you placed here under My Folder are only viewable to you? To make them available to your students, you will need to change the share settings for this new folder. Click the blue link that says Change and update the folder to be available to anyone at your organization with the link. Your organization unlisted. Now any videos you add to this folder will inherit that setting and will also be available to anyone who has the link. Now that the folder is set up, we are ready to add some videos. Going back to the Canvas shell, we're going to click on the Panopto Recordings link to find the video we would like to move to this new Quick Tips folder. Hovering over the video preview, click on the three-dot menu to be able to access an option called Move. In the window that opens, click into the drop-down box and look for My Folder. There's a tiny arrow next to the left of My Folder. Click on the arrow to see a list of subfolders under My Folder. Choose the new folder we just created and click OK. The video will no longer be in the Canvas shell folder. It has been moved into the new Quick Tips folder. Going back to that folder and refreshing will show you that it now lives here. Going back to my Canvas assignment, we can verify that the video is still on the assignment page and viewable. Moving the video to a new folder did not break the link. Going back now to the Quick Tips folder, we can click on the settings wheel for the video and check the share settings to ensure the video is available to anyone in the organization with the link. I can now move any video I would like into this new folder in the same way. To embed the video from this folder into your Canvas shell, use the Insert Panopto Video tool in any Canvas page. By default, the current shells folder will be shown at the top. Mine is currently empty, but clicking on the drop-down menu will give you the same menu options you had for moving videos. Click the arrow next to My Folder, then in the subfolder you want. You'll then have a list of videos you can add to the Canvas page. Save and publish, and you're done. This has been another quick tip from eLearning. I hope it's been helpful. Have a wonderful day.